Bush's howdy to the new President of the United States.
I look forward to working with Mr. Putin and explaining my point of view and my attitude about the post-Cold War era. I'm going to look him right in the eye and say, you're no longer the enemy. And we're not your enemy. Surely we can work together. We're a peaceful nation. And that we look forward to working together with Russia.
Putin saw in President Bush someone that he could do business with. He was seeking a new great power relationship, that President Bush could be a leader who he could work with to redefine the international system.
Putin's early moves, consolidating power, and his past as a KGB agent didn't deter the Bush team.
It didn't bother me that Putin was KGB. In the KGB, you were taught to think for yourself, so actually that struck us as an opportunity. I don't think anybody was looking at this through rose-colored glasses, but we thought at the strategic level there were real opportunities to work together.
President George Bush has called for a new approach.
The two presidents would size each other up
Meeting with Russian President Vladimir Putin
at a summit in the former communist state of Slovenia.
This is more about the president and Putin developing a personal relationship at the beginning.
Vladimir Putin, as someone who had, I'm sure, a very thick dossier on President Bush, was trying to find his weaknesses, appeal to his personality traits.
Putin went for Bush's strong Christian faith.
President Putin told President Bush about the time his dacha burned down and a religious medallion which had belonged to his mother, which had gotten lost, and he thought this was irretrievably gone, and then a fireman brought him this kind of almost like a holy relic. It was a very affecting, emotional story, and had some effect on President Bush.
Question to President Bush, is this a man that Americans can trust?
I'll answer the question. I looked the man in the eye. I found him to be very straightforward. I was able to get a sense of his soul. He's a man deeply committed to his country and the best interests of his country.
And Bush gives that line, right? That I looked into his eyes and got a sense of his soul. And we go, uh-oh. And Condi does her version of not comfortable. She just reacts, just for a second.
For the moment, Putin had won over the American president.
He was trained not to reveal his so to say soul, if he has any. His life experience didn't allow him to reveal any inner him, any true him, to any representative of the West.
President, thank you. Very good job.
West, for him, remains to be the enemy. And United States, as the leader of the West, is the enemy number one.
The countdown to